Hi everyone, Chrissy here. I had a big sleep in, and James came in. I was like, "Oh, get up!" And I said, "Oh, what? Did you want a coffee or something?" And I said, "Oh, yeah. What time is it?" He says, "I don't know. Sometime between 9 and 10." I'm like, "What?" I checked my watch, my phone, and it was 9:34. So he made me coffee, brought it in. bit of a rush. I thought I'd go a little bit little bit different on the on the scarf today. Um anyway, hello my darlings. Oh my goodness. Um I hope everyone is going well. Um just going to do a bit of a renewal here. MH370. They're searching for that again. I thought I might have a look at that a little bit later and see if it will ever be found. Um, I can't even remember how long ago it was. Of course, it went missing quite a while ago. Let's have a look. MH370. New search for the wreckage. Uh, went missing on 29th of July 2015. Oh no, hang on. No, that it went missing. Piece of marine debris later concerned. That was found. When did it go missing? Went missing before that. 2014. 8th of March 2014. It went missing. Hi, Apple. Yes, I slept in. So running a little bit behind. Um Hi LF. How you going? Um yeah. So I thought I with this new story on them, it started like a week or so ago on them um, doing another search. If not so much as they're going to find it this time, but are they ever going to find the plane? Yes, some debris has been found, but are they ever going to find the plane? It's one of the biggest, or the biggest aviation mystery. Somebody is at the door. Um, hang on, I'll just have to let her in. How's the weather? We are officially in autumn, and it's been lovely. Going to be warmer today. Next week, or the weekdays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're actually going to be in heat wave conditions. Hottest conditions for March since 1980 something, or almost 40 years. So, hang on a minute. Here you come. Better not be rude. You better say hello to everyone. Show them your pretty face. Going to show them your pretty face. Yeah. So that means it's going to be high 30s centigrade and 23 minimums in the low to mid 20s, like 23, 24, 25. So that's heat wave. She is beautiful. She's my baba. And yeah, you're also a bossy girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. I love us. Yeah. Mummy loves you, yes. Mummy also knows what you want. Okay, want some of that? Yeah. We'll have to chop up your fruit bowl a bit later, don't we? We'll do that later. Okay? There you go, sweetheart. There you go. Have some mummies. Your fruit bowl. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh. So how about we start off with just some messages from the angels for this coming week. How's that? Haven't done that in a little while. What messages do the angels have for us this week? For the coming week? God, compassion, and spirit. That's for your help. First day of spring for us. Yeah, no, we're in autumn now. After the equinox. But yeah, we're getting that burst of heat coming this week. So here in Perth, at least, there's still rain and floods over on the eastern side of the country, and yeah. Okay, so what messages do the archangels have for us for this week? You gonna let mummy work? You gonna let mummy help these people, help everyone? Yeah. There we go. The King of Michael. Be principled, be rational. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious. But be, aim for respect, but but do things the right way. Wisdom, objectivity, and objectivity are really important. Okay. Oh, my darling girl. Okay, mummy's got some more. There we go. Is that going to be enough, sweetheart? For you to move your butt and that tail. Oh. Hang on. So during the following week, for a lot of people, she is silly. Yeah. So, oh, don't you sit on that. Sorry. I should have done this earlier because I've been working from home this week because Jen said you have you. right arm immobilized for 3 days and I haven't put the work laptop in the bag yet. I'll do that then. And yeah, so objectivity is going to be really important for the coming week. Honest and open communication. Of course, we know that there are some people who are going to be not the upright and principled and rational leader. And one way to react to that is to double down on those principles, double down on being principled, being rational. Have ambition, go about it the right way. And just remember that honest and open communication, in order to be respected, you should respect others in return. This is just a general reading for the world in general and everything. So, hello to everyone who's joined. As usual, I slept in. another sword, another Michael. So this is the Ace of Michael, the Ace of Swords. So there's it's about new ideas. And again, there's communication. Cut through things that are murking up the communication. I love that. A Tesla attack on Canada. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Of course he will. So it's a good time this week to just cut through any crap that's there, that's blocking real communication with others. Bingo card entry. So it looks like this week's swords, communication, is going to be really, really important this week. Oh, yeah. What else is happening this week? Well, we have a major arcana perspective, that is 12, the Hanged Man, Archangel Chamuel. There is a better way. It is a good time to pause for reflection and insight this week. And there's nothing wrong with being different. Dare to be different. Now, this archangel, of course, is suspended upside down. It's the man. He's willingly put himself there to look at other perspectives. And also possibly, hey, it is time to slow things down. Slow down the circus. You okay, babe? Yeah. Yeah. This is an interesting card. And it's a good opportunity this week to regain perspective, I suppose. Slow things down. If he hadn't slowed himself down, he's not got anything to support his descent here. So if he hadn't slowed things down, could have come crashing headfirst into the ground here. Yeah. What else? What other messages are for this week? Come together right now. It is this week. This is minor.
Sorry about that, Rocco.
That's all right. Yeah, I've lost it. Sorry, guys. Working together is going to help. This is very much in the background. Clearing up. Okay. Maintaining integrity, clear and open lines of communication, cutting through all the crap and clearing up communication, looking at things from a different perspective. Hi, Sabrina Fell is going to help keep people working together in the background. Hi, Shelby. How are you going? Hi, Becky Stone. It's going to help keep those things in the background working together, keep people working together. And it's also a great week to look at some of the things you love doing. Give them some time, whether it's educational or artistic or career-wise. It's a great time to work in cooperation with others. And these previous cards give you some of those tools to do that. And then we have the Three of Michael. Letting go of the past. There's been some tough times recently, and there are some things that have to be let go. I am not one myself personally to hold on to grudges. I have, on the very odd occasion, been known to, but when the time is right, I've let that go. I'm not a lifelong grudge type person. Sometimes I need time. And sometimes, yes, people are just no longer part of my life. Even after I've let go of the grudge, I just like can't go back there, even though it's got time heals all wounds. And it's this week is also going to be about growth, releasing some of the things from the past and personal growth. So there you go, my darlings. There's some messages from the archangels about this coming week. Well, I hope the king does not make that offer. I think it's highly unlikely. no matter who was president, that would happen. To forgive is divine, but to forget is stupid. I love that. That is really cool. Yeah. What are we going to look at, my darlings? Throw something at me. What do you want me to look at? Is there anything you want me to look at? I know there's some elections coming up in May. Will Trump ever have ICE arrest Prince Harry? No. He won't. I think if he did that, the damage would be very bad. But I'll have a look anyway. Hi, Patricia Franchiso. Will Trump ever have ICE arrest Prince Harry? I'm going to take this as a no. The judgment would just be, I mean, he'd like to do it, but the outcry, yeah, no, it would definitely put him in a very weak position. Because if he did it, he'd find a reason or make up a trumped up reason, and it would be, yeah. I think the US would find themselves without an ambassador in the UK quite quickly with that. What, baby? %12 sales tax to get rid of the property tax talks. 12% sales tax. What, on everything? Baby, what do you want? Yeah. But as for Trump, no, it just would be a bit of a disaster. He doesn't. He'd like to show strength, but yeah. Oh, Cameo. You won't let mummy put cream on your owies. Read on Trump in April. He has a Liberation Day, April 2. It's just about tariffs. Oh, George Foreman has died. Okay. Bless him. thoughts and prayers to his family. Will he be okay? Will the Trump and the VP be removed from office this year? No. Manipulation. Nine of Swords. All reversed. Cameo. Well, you tell Mummy then. Here, you pick a card, sweetie. This one or this one? You pick a card. I've just put 2 cards face down since Cameo is determined to take over. Baba, Cameo, pick one. Is Mr. Trump going to go? Is he going to be removed or leave office this year? Now pick a card. Tell Mummy, which one? Which one? You want to tell Mummy? Pick one. Pick a card. I don't know what they are, but if she's determined to take over, well, Cameo has taken over the show. You're going to pick a card, sweetheart? Look, you can't come in and take over Mummy's show if you're not going to pick a card. You tell Mummy. Which one? Which one, sweetie? You pick. Pick a card. You want to pick a card? Pick one. She's not really picking a card. She's just like... What? Which one? Sweetie, which one? Which one? Ah, come on. If you're going to take over, you've got to pick a card. Hey? Which one? Pick one. Poor baby. She's I'll just have a look at what the 2 cards I put face down said too. Okay. So far we've got the 8 of Wands reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed. So this is things slowing down, things not happening as quickly. Manipulation, but it's not as successful in manipulating things as you normally would be. Okay. 9 of Swords. Normally this is self-fulfilling prophecy. This is a stop to the self-fulfilling prophecy. Things are not as bad as feared for some reason. So the next card was Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be an opportunity, but this is possibly going to be a rinse and repeat of what had previously been happening. Because the Republicans are too scared to do anything. And then we have the Lovers. I'm going to have to say no. If Trump is not here at the end of the year, to leave office, this or being booted out of office, be removed from office. No, that doesn't mean that one or both of them won't voluntarily leave. Will Trump have to leave for health reasons or something? 8 of Cups, abandonment of everything. Wow, that's unusual. And the 3 of Pentacles, people refusing to work with him. Nine of Cups. He might have to leave voluntarily. I mean, just you go or we remove you. A bit like Nixon. You go or we'll have to remove you. You don't have the votes anymore. That Trump, J.D. Vance, I don't think he'll be going anywhere. Canada is calling for an election on Sunday. Whose election? A new one in Canada or what? But read on Trump in April. He has a Liberation Day, April 2nd. Is it just about tariffs? The federal election. Why? They just had a federal election. Didn't they? Didn't Canada just have a federal election? For the US or for Canada? Bit confused there on top of the news. So what is his Liberation Day? What is Trump's Liberation Day about? Those of you who have just joined in, my cat hijacked the show. The Page of Pentacles. It's an immature opportunity. It's just lazy. It's foolishness. He's trying to speed things up to tell people that, you know, he's the messenger here. Ontario election, yeah. Hi, Maureen Howe. But isn't there a new Canadian Prime Minister? I thought it was a federal election. Seven of Pentacles again reversed. impatient. He wants a day where people are celebrating him. That was a leadership vote. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Again, low water, low effort, waste, lack of growth. He knows. This is him just saying, look, we're going to celebrate because I liberated you. It's like a spoiled brat throwing a party, which he expects everyone to come to. And people have started to realize what this person is like. And a lot of people are just not going to show up. Two of Cups upright. He thinks it's going to bring people together to say how wonderful it is that they were liberated by this man, and to connection, to join force. I mean, yeah, look, the Republican representatives and all that, they're going to go, ooh. But no, people are not feeling liberated by him. They're feeling deceived by him and angry at him. Are the Democratic roadshows going to get stronger? Let's have a look at that. Hi, J Cat Lady. Ah, big hugs. We'll see you in a little bit. So the Bernie Sanders led Democratic roadshow. Are they going to work? Interesting. They got the same page, but this is the same card. And I did 9 of Cups. This is what people expected more. I'm looking at whether these roadshows are going to work. And they're not happy. They're not getting what they hoped for from him. And Bernie knows that. Democrat roadshow, he's taken on the road. More Democrats. I think more Democrats will be joining him, and they need to. They need to be going and joining Bernie on these roadshows and these town halls. Yeah, it is time for go and join Bernie. Hi, Sherry. Oh, interesting. I see a reduction in power. So they might lower the amount of power that goes there, limit it. but not cut it completely so that there'll be blackout. Again, it's time for the Democratic reps and senators to start showing up and backing up Bernie. There's problems within the Democratic Party itself. They need to have their asses hauled over the coals. Is that the term? They might reduce the amount of power, not cut it off altogether. Systematic outages so that they won't leave vital things like hospitals, airports, things like that without power, but there might be substation cuts and things like that. Night, Patricia. Thanks for joining in. Oh, you're feeling tired and have an early rising tomorrow. Okay. You get a good night's sleep, my dear. Okay. Now, uncover the news. Will Canada call the federal election on Sunday? You know, Australia has this federal election coming up too, so I might ask for that too. When will they call it? I said to James this morning, they'll probably call it so that it falls after the budget's been released. So if they were to do that, I think they'd probably call it first or second week of April. But you want to know if Canada's going to announce the election this for the 2nd of April? No. Yes. It's a bit clouded, but they are going to call an election soon. Okay. I don't know how long you have to have between calling an election and having the election. Here it's 6 weeks. They can do it longer, but it has to be at least 6 weeks. Hey, Susan Rotella, did they? Yeah, well, they definitely need to be doing more of that. Will AOC become the Speaker of the House? They do know more than they're saying. Uncover the news. Doug Ford's just not stupid. He knew if he backed Trump in any way. Yeah. If Trump makes a move and sends soldiers to the border, they will cut off power. I don't think they're quite ready yet. I do feel like it's not going to be long, but they need to give the new party leader a bit more time. So they're not quite ready. But we've got the bells here, a portent, a warning. But there's 4 streams here. Probably might call it in about 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 streams exiting the cup. They might actually call it in about 5 weeks, call the election and then have it a few weeks after that. So sometime in the latter half of April, possibly they will call the election. But I don't think it's going to happen like in a couple of weeks. So I would look. Thank you. I would look for them calling it late April. They want to give the new leader time to really make his mark and show Trump. If Trump does try to grab that border, yes, Ontario will cut the power. That is, I just got that. They won't cut it to hospitals, those places, but there will be widespread outages to other places, domestic shops. They will give warning. Things going to get messy on the Canadian border. Interesting. I've got support. So there's going to be support for Canada, I think. But and there's no reversals in this particular deck I've got now. In reverse is overindulgence and the words vaulting ambition comes to mind. Yes, I know. Yeah, I saw that. Mitch McConnell. He's determined. He has tried to come to an agreement with Andy Beshear that a Republican will be put in his seat if he passes. And that's one of the reasons he's hung on for so long. But Andy's not going to guarantee that. He shouldn't have to. Yeah, all I can say is quite possibly he's. They are going to, yeah. Had Dianne Feinstein, she would not leave office. They're going to actually stop that. Anyway, how messy is it going to get? I think that, yeah. The challenge here with the Canadian border is hanging on to the hope that he's not going to do something stupid, that he's going to see things differently and do things differently. Be ready. The advice here is to be ready for some very cold diplomacy. Or almost Cold War type. The base of things. Trump wants to change things. Things could get very skirmishy very quickly. Because Trump wants things to go his way. He wants to change the status quo. Yeah, he's still determined. But Canada, of course, is a sovereign nation. Going to get very skirmishy. There's going to be some security issues happening here. Look, until Trump's gone, things are going to be, not much is going to change, but things are going to get more tense. Things are definitely going to get more tense. There's going to be skirmishy things. Trump's going to be offering this, but it's not ridiculous. It's going to be not a very secure area. Things are going to stay in limbo. It's going to be messy as long as Trump is in that seat, is in that position. Things are not going to be very good between. In fact, things will get worse. Things will get worse. Is Elon Musk going to be charged with election interference here in the US or in some of the other countries? Mitch McConnell. Okay, just let me call Mitch McConnell. Won't read on someone's passing, but will he be able to remain in office? He'll be in office by the end of the year. He'll be hanging in there. Early 2026, will he still be in office? Yeah, he's not going anywhere. But I don't think he'll be active, but he's not going to hand that seat over to Bashir to appoint a Democrat. Hey, J-Cat lady, how's your little grandson? Went off to sleep okay? Is Elon Musk going to be charged with election interference in the US or in allied countries? Okay. In the US, no. No, they won't do it here. Not why Trump is in that seat. Europe. Yeah. Definitely. Germany is interesting. Abandonment Trump's going to go, I didn't know he was doing it. I didn't know he was doing it. But he's not going to let him get charged with election interference here, because then that could, well, in the US, because that could undermine his validity. Oh yes, Sherry, they do realise that. It's not the Americans they're against. It's Trump's, this administration, interference, and their blatant attempt to grab what does not rightfully belong to them. Ten of Pentacles for Trump. Abandonment, end of a cycle, end of the money train, I'm thinking. Not for Trump, sorry, for Musk. Reading on Elon Musk here. His gambles are not going to... It's interesting. I've focused in here on the two dogs here. They're probably whippets or something. But they remind me very much of greyhounds, gambling. Yeah, the truth is going to come out. It's going to be really, really clear too. They keep voting in, because of uncertain times, they keep voting in uncertain times. People would rather vote in the devil than know. It's better the devil you know, basically. At least we know what they're going to do, type of thing, which is fine if it's just the representatives. But if it's someone like the president, this is the thing. Seven whistleblower. You know what? Even if they have incontrovertible proof that Musk interfered electronically with the election and changed the election results, the US, they won't do anything, not under this administration, even after Trump goes. So Lindsey Graham, he was strong once. Perhaps he'll be strong again, if that makes sense. Yeah. They don't want to believe. So they'd rather give him another chance and another chance and another chance. Who Hi, Patricia. But you register here in Australia. You have to register to vote. It's mandatory. But you don't have to put down whether you're Republican or Liberal, Labor, or National. There's nowhere on your registering to vote that says what party. You don't. That's not the issue. So what I think they need to do is, as far as you can register as a Democrat with the party and all that, but I think what they're going to do is get rid of that affiliation thing. They're going to need to get rid of that affiliation thing, because I think there's been a lot of, oh, well, everything else is Republican, so we're going to finish it off, that sort of thing. They're Republicans, so they're going to go. And you've had instances of Democrats saying, I went and checked my registration and they've changed me to Republican, that sort of thing. That has to go. We don't have that here. Will there be changes to voting registration in the US to take out party affiliation? Party affiliation has been one of the tools they've been using. If for some reason you've decided down the line to not vote for this Republican but put in a Democrat for it in this particular position for whatever reason, they switch it. So it's one of the tools that they've been using to steal votes. And party affiliation be taken out of the registration. It's it's been used to manipulate. You shouldn't have to tick, you know, or even if you're independent, that's nobody's business. Are there going to be widespread electoral reforms in the US? Yes. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Gigi. Republican members keep voting against their own families and friends and communities. Those who weren't willing to do that, they were drummed out of the country. They were drummed out, weren't they? Like at Kitzinger and Liz Cheney, and there was one other guy as well. They're going to keep doing it. I know the Three of Swords can be letting go of the past, letting go of, but they're going to keep doing it, unfortunately, because they're scared. Interesting. I've got sun. Things getting better. Are there going to be some who are right? Maybe feel like they're going to betray the party. I did get a thing in my thing that in my head, go through my head, that perhaps some of them are just going to say, right, resigning from the Republican Party, I'm going to be independent. Got four sunflowers here. Yeah, be at least 4 House members who are going to and feel like things. Wands. Protective. Creative. You've had the flu, my darling. You're never going to skip the flu vaccine again. That's very wise of you, darling. Ruby red states. The thing is, federally, things won't change federally for those states unless they change within those states themselves, with at the state level houses and things like that. They need more independence at the state level. Don't go for federal, go for state. More independence stepping up into the state house, into the state representatives and the state senate, and by human generic. You went to SXX, does this part? What's SXSW? Creativeness. Validation. Validation for doing it. Oh, a huge concert event. Okay. Validation. Victory and validation. It's like, okay. some people declare themselves independent, but then work with the Democrat, and if they resign from the Republic and register as an independent, and they work with the Democrat to help stop the rot, stop what's going on, they will be validated in the end. They're scared that they won't be forgiven it, but they will be validated in the end. They will win when they stand next as independents. 3 days non-stop music. Wow. Mm. Over here in Australia, the independents have been assigned a colour, and they're called teal independents. So, red is Labor, which is the Labor's equivalent to Democrat. Blue is Liberal, which is equivalent to Republican. So opposite colours. But the independents are called teal Democrats. And I think in the US they're represented as grey, but there's going to be more grey. There's going to be more grey whether independents step up in the next election. I'll tell you what, it's got to happen, not just on the federal level. It's got to happen at the state level. It's got to happen at the community level. I've been saying grassroots for years, and I'm going to go back to saying grassroots, because is this going to be grassroots? And have a look. I deserve better. So turning their backs on. There's going to be some celebration here. You know what, Human Generic? You could always see if it's covered on the telly and sit back, feet up, watch it on the telly. Are there going to be more independents showing in 2026? Are there going to be? There's going to be a surge in independent representatives. Yes. Yeah. It might actually bring some balance. This can be lack of security. This can be hanging on too tight or being too frivolous. Or it can just be, okay, something to stop the extremes. Interesting. Oh, that's good. Who'd you get autographs from? Who were some of the people there? Human Generic? Trump, well, trying to. Okay. Is Elon Musk going to get his hands on those defense secrets? He's already got them. Is he going to? Ship, waiting for his ship to come in. He's going to end up having his citizenship revoked. Bonds. He wants to double, like 3 and then 6. 6 is double 3. What is Elon Musk planning to do? Elon Musk in one card. What is in store for him? What's a hope card? It's like the man was born under a lucky star. But we're talking here about the things that Trump have given him, at least as far as the US goes. This is the US for him. This is his grand hope. These are other countries where he's not so. He's ooh. I just drew another. I drew a clarifier for the star card. What is in store for Elon Musk? Clarification on the star card. People turning their back on him. The end did not justify the means. Took the wrong path and people turning their back on him. So it looks hopeful at first. People will be turning their back on him and he'll be facing defeat. Might end up in some embassy for several years. Finding out, but I don't think they're going to do that again. Messenger. Interesting. First, it looks like he's going to be getting away with things. And then it's like, the hope card, what's in store for him? He's hoping that things are going to continue to go his way. And then he's deserted, abandoned. People turning their back on him. Is this him telling secrets? Why? Ultimate outcome for Elon Musk. Greedy merchant. People getting their wish. Him going. Wow. I think he's going to be other countries working to get him. I think he's going to be hiding out. I don't get biscuits on my back. When she does that to me, it's on my tummy or my legs. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm going to wrap it up. One more question before we go. Max is seems to be born under a lucky star, but it is running out. Other countries, there. I think there are going to be some requests for extradition, which will be turned down. At first. Bye, Sabrina. So, any last question? Is Elon Musk going to end up going to jail? King of Wands. Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like these are big yeses, but it's still going to take a while. This is him and Trump. It's, people have started referring to Elon Musk as the First Lady. So, yeah, it is going to happen, and it's going to happen quickly when it does. But he's going to have to leave the US for it to happen. And I don't think he's going anywhere because he knows that. Oh, got to pay the devil his due sooner or later. Okay, my darlings, I'm going to leave it now. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay loving, and of course, as always, stay laughing, my darling. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. And love you all, and I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.